Solve or chaire, it's Dave, and these are some of the Greek vocab words, specifically verbs, that I have been having the most trouble getting from English to Greek in. So if you're interested in ancient Greek or Latin, want to learn either of them, contact me. You can find the information in the description. I offer services as a tutor on nights and weekends, and I can help you out, whether you're studying in college or in high school, I don't know, or your kid's studying in high school, or you want to learn something new or really ancient rather and exciting. Drop me a line. Anyway, we're going to try to go from English to Greek here, which is always harder. All right. So watch or behold. And this one is theaomai, right? Yeah, there are a couple different words for see. That's the one where I had behold. To hold in dishonor like treat dishonorably, is atimazo. Yeah, so that would be like, I don't know, snub might be a good equivalent. To attach. Ooh. Oh, yes, I remember this. It's prosopto. Prosopto. This is a word that appears early on in Athenadza, the Oxford ancient Greek textbook. Destroy, ruin, or corrupt. Okay, so I used to just have destroy and ruin as translations here, and I would keep saying apolumi because that could work, but if it's corrupt, it's got to be diapthero. There we go. We saw this word while we were translating that adapted version of Plato's Apology, and Socrates was corrupting the young. That was the verb they used. Send upon or against. Now, I want to say this is something like, this is going to be epipempo, to send against. And sure enough, there you go. Epipempo, epipempso, epipempsa. Okay, good. Protect or rule over. This is a word, this is from the Homeric hymn to Hermes, and I want to say it is Medo because he is the Medeon, or the Medon, right? Medeonta it's in the accusative, the protector of Mount Kulaene and well-sheeped Arcadia, right? Polumelu. The place, there's really an ancient Greek word for everything, right? Okay, praise, I want to say this is epineo. Epineo, there we go. To be close to is going to be proskemai. There we go, proskemai. To lament, bewail, or pity, I want to say this is olopuromai. Olopuromai. Yes, there we go, olopuromai. All right. The reason these are in this stack, by the way, is that I had so much trouble getting them right, going from English to Greek. So I've been through them a couple times, so I'm starting to pick up some of these, I think. All right, how about embark? This one does begin with M, in fact. It's like embino. I want to say embino. Yeah, there we go, embark. Okay, to exceed or abound. This is, Periteuso. Is that it? Periseuo. Okay. Well, I was kind of close. We'll put that one back in the back. That's the word for like if your righteousness does not exceed that of the scribes and Pharisees, right? Periseuo. Okay, we'll get it next time. Help, benefit, or profit. So there is one word for help, which is boeteo, but this is a different word. This is opheleo. There we go. In fact, I'm going to put on here that boeteo is kind of a synonym so that I don't think it's boeteo, and then that way, yeah. I've been doing this a little bit, just kind of putting the answer that could be it, but it isn't. Okay, mourn, grieve, or lament. And we already did olopuromai, so it's not that. Now, there is a word for causing grief to someone else, which is lupeo. This one here, I believe, is penteo. Penteo. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. And that is actually to mourn. Proclaim, herald, or preach. This is keruto. Keruto, that's the Attic version of it. If you're a kerux, that is a herald. Relate, recount, or explain. This is going to be exegeomai. Exegeomai, which is literally like to lead out. And I have to think this is where we get the word exegesis, but I'm not actually sure about that. But exegeomai, relate, recount, or explain. Okay. Break or shatter. And it's not thrao, which is the word from Athanadza. This one is going to be agnumi. That's it, agnumi. Okay, good. Oops. Watch or see. It's not blepo or horao. I want to say that this one, it's not theaomai either, because we already, in fact, I'm going to add that here. It's because we already did theaomai. I want to say this is going to be theoreo. Theoreo. Yeah, there we go. Theoreo, theoreso, et theoresa. All right. Come, it's not erkomai, and so it's got to be heiko. Heiko. All right. To besiege. Oh, this one, it's like poliorkeo. Poliorkeo. There we go. I'm not above using cheap mnemonic devices, and I just thought, what if everyone inside, while they're being besieged, is getting polio? That is actually ridiculous, but you do what you got to do, right? Mix or mingle. This is going to be mignumi, and this describes the relationship between Zeus and Maya, the well-dressed Maya. Gather, collect, assemble, and it's not sulego. So this is going to be sunagero. Sunagero. There it is, yeah. Okay, to show, and it's not phino, which is one word for to show. This has got to be deloo, the Omicron contract verb. Deloo, deloso, delosa. Okay. Clash with, and it takes the dative, and this is going to be sumpipto, I want to say, to like fall together, literally. But it is to clash with someone in a battle or something. To agree or be of one mind is going to be homo noeo, right? It's literally same mind. That's it. Homo noeo. Crouch or cower. Oh, this has a very unique sound. Ptoso, I want to say. Something like that. Ptoso. Yeah, that's it. Ptoso. All right. Try or attempt is peraomai. Peraomai. There we go. Peraomai, perasomai, et perasame. All right. To thirst is dipsao. Dipsao, dipseso, et dipsesa. Good. All right. To break, and it's not agnumi. This one's going to be thrao, which is the word from Athanadza, where the girl breaks the water jug. Okay, to dig is going to be skopto. Skopto. Okay, that's Dicaiopoulos digging up rocks on his farm. Then we have set, sink, or put on kata duo. Right, kata duo. That's can describe what the sun does, but it can mean like sinking a ship or a ship sinking, that kind of thing. To show goodwill, settle or agree. So this is eunomeo. No, sorry. It's eunoeo. I keep doing that. That's why this is still in this stack. Eunoeo is to like be agreeable toward, like settle a lawsuit, something like that. Come to terms, something like that. To command or be a general is strategeo. Strategeo. There you go, strategeo, like the game Stratego. If you've ever played that, that's strategos is just a general, a commander. Teach is didasco. There we go, didasco, didaxo, edidaxa. Eat, and it's not esthio, so it's got to be deepnao. Deepnao. No, it's deep no. Yeah, it's not an alpha contract. Sorry, my bad. Let's try another one. We'll come back to that later. Take, but it's not lambano. This is going to be haireo. There we go, haireo, to take. To approach or go toward is going to be, it could be pros erchomai. It could also be pros choreo. I think that's the one it is, pros choreo. Yeah, that's right. How about eat, but this one's esthio. Okay, esthio. Learn, this is montano. montano, and this is where we get the word, the montano, matesomai, and maton. All right, good. Like mathematics and all that stuff. Also, the Greek word for the apostles in the New Testament is the mathetai, the ones learning, right? Okay, pour a libation. This is a very specific verb, and it is spendo, and it is where we get the name. The sponde is a type of verse in epic poetry that appears, I believe, in the entire Iliad. There's only one of them, so it's a very rare type of verse where all the syllables are long. Okay, lift up or raise. And this is, okay, it could be epaireo. If it's not anistemi or ireo, it's got to be epaireo. Epairo, okay, so not epaireo, it's just epairo. Enjoy or delight in. Boy, it's not heidomai, it's not chraomai. This is terpomai. Terpomai, that's right. Terpomai, terpsamai, eterpsamen. Lack or request. This is going to be epideomai, I want to say. Yeah, that's right. Epideomai. To revolt or withdraw is aphistemi. Aphistemi. There we go. To exceed or abound is perieuo. Periseuo. Yeah, that's it. Periseuo, right? Periseuo. All right, there we go. Whew. Gonna have to work on that one a little more though. Eat is just, it's not deep nao, it's just deep no. There we go, like to dine. And then finally, lift up or raise. This is epairo. Epairo. There we go. Epairo. 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 Epera. Eperka. All right. Very good. Well, that's a lot of struggle words, but I think came through that one pretty well and ended up getting them. I do have a few more. We'll do it another day. Till then, volley. Bye-bye.